What happens when a defendant thinks they can design their own drug rehabilitation program? Today's case features Valerie Martinez, facing up to 5 years in prison after violating probation for drug possession. She's been through multiple treatment programs, failed out of specialty courts, and now stands before a judge who's heard every excuse in the book. Will her plea for regular probation work? Or is this the end of the line? The judge's response will leave you speechless. Let's dive into one of the most brutally honest courtroom exchanges you'll ever witness.
Esperanza Court removed you from their program. I know, and I'm not taking into consideration, but you absconded.
By 3 months outpatient rehab. I did complete the remote recovery and motion program. I got my certificate.
All right. So here's the thing. If we could all write our own program, we wouldn't be here. For State of Texas versus Valerie Lorraine Martinez, could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense?
Melissa Christian.
All right. Are you Valerie Lorraine Martinez?
Yes.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Valerie Lorraine Martinez who's placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 5304 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on December 20th, 2022 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violating condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Valerie Lorraine Martinez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of December 2023 and January 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And Your Honor, we waived the other violation alleged in the motion.
Any objection?
No.
Hold up, did you catch that? Martinez just pled true to violating her probation by failing to report for 2 straight months. That's not just missing an appointment. That's completely ghosting your probation officer during the holidays. And notice how the state waived other violations? That usually means there were multiple issues, but they're cutting her a break by only pursuing one. This is a critical moment because by pleading true, she's essentially admitting guilt and put her fate entirely in the judge's hands. The question now is, will the judge show mercy or drop the hammer?
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 5 years in the prison and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor. The state is asking for revocation. I believe the defense would like to be heard.
All right, defense.
Judge, Ms. Martinez, the court has given her many opportunities that she's had a couple of different things in the Esperanza court. Then she was medically ineligible for one of the treatment programs. That the treatment programs have not worked out for her. She's actually asking the court to be placed just on regular probation and to let her go forward. She's actually got 200 days credit from all these different times that she's been in and out of jail and waiting for beds and waiting for treatment facilities. So she'd just like to be placed on regular probation and go forth in that way.
All right. Any
This is
objection?
where things get interesting. The defense attorney is essentially saying, look, we've tried everything, specialty courts, treatment programs, you name it, nothing worked. But here's the kicker. They're asking for regular probation after failing specialized treatment programs designed specifically to help drug offenders. It's like asking for a harder test after failing the easier one. And did you hear that? 200 days of credit. That means Martinez has already spent over 6 months locked up just waiting for treatment beds. The system's clearly overwhelmed. But is that enough to justify another chance? The judge is about to review the probation report. And trust me, it's not looking good.
Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary from probation?
No, ma'am.
No,
Hank has
no,
that.
Thank you. Oh, I haven't.
Okay.
All right. So they state in the court summary that you were given several opportunities for treatment and to get back into compliance. Because I know with the treatment courts, if you abscond and they get you back with a certain time frame, they still want to work with you. They said they tried outpatient treatment with you, sober living with you, all of the Esperanza Court resources. There's nothing else that can be done for you. And if you could not follow through that program, there's no reason for me to believe that you would follow through on probation. You'll still have the same problems. It appears that you've just been running from your problems, running from treatment and continuing to use drugs. So I don't believe probation, that you're a good candidate for probation. Everything has been tried with you.
I've been cooperating and I have been clean. Your Honor.
No, according to this, Esperanza Court removed you from their program. I know, and I'm not taking into consideration, but you absconded.
By 3 months outpatient rehab. I did complete the remote recovery and motion program. I got my certificate.
And here it comes, the moment that defines this entire case. The judge just delivered one of the most powerful reality checks I've ever heard in a courtroom. If we could all write our own program, we wouldn't be here. Boom. Martinez tried to justify her actions by saying she completed some remote recovery program, which, let's be honest, sounds like an online course she probably found on Google. The judge isn't buying it for a second. This is a harsh truth about addiction and the criminal justice system. You don't get to pick and choose which rules apply to you. The judge is essentially saying, you have professional help, structured programs, and multiple chances, and you rejected all of them for your own made-up solution.
All right. So here's the thing. If we could all write our own program, we wouldn't be here. If you could write your own program to remain clean and sober, guess what? You wouldn't be on probation for possession 1 to 4 grams. If you could write your own program to be clean and sober, guess what? You never would have tested positive while you're on probation. You can't write your own program, and that's what you're trying to do. I'm going to grant the motion. All right, with regards to time, state, what are you requesting? And defense, what are you requesting?
We're leaving to the 4 years.
State?
Judge, we'd ask for the minimum. She has been in and out of these different programs. She has at least attempted to comply on multiple occasions. So we would ask for the minimum.
All right, has she paid the $114 restitution? Did you pay the restitution of $114?
I did make payments, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, has she successfully completed any inpatient treatment?
That single word, nope, speaks volumes. After all those opportunities, all that time, all those resources, Martinez never successfully completed a single inpatient treatment program. The judge is methodically going through her history, and it's painting a picture of someone who consistently failed to follow through. Even the $114 restitution, a relatively small amount, seems uncertain. The defense asked for the minimum sentence, arguing she at least attempted to comply. But in the criminal justice system, especially with drug offenses, attempts without results often aren't enough. The judge is about to make a decision that will determine the next 4 years of Martinez's life.
So it looks like she was disqualified from DDRF. She was medically ineligible. Then the felony drug court, she was referred to the Esperanza court. And then the Esperanza court is when we started to have some problems.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to revoke you. The court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. And I'll recommend the therapeutic community for you. I can recommend it, but you will have to ask for it because I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the therapeutic community.
For years, let that sink in. Martinez is going to prison for 4 years because she couldn't follow the rules of probation. But here's what's really telling. Even after sentencing her to prison, the judge is still trying to help by recommending therapeutic community. That's a prison-based treatment program that could genuinely change her life. The judge made it clear, though, Martinez has to want it and ask for it herself. No more having programs handed to her. This is about personal responsibility now. The irony? She'll likely get better drug treatment in prison than she accepted on the outside. Sometimes rock bottom is exactly where someone needs to be to finally look up.
Everyone's dry. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're going to have the last time you use, maybe the last time you use. When you're released from prison, if you can't find any of the free places for drug treatment, you can always come back here. If I'm here, then I will direct you to a place where you can get treatment. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Let's break down what we just witnessed. Valerie Martinez, facing 5 years for drug possession, violated her probation by disappearing for 2 months. Despite being given chances at multiple treatment programs, outpatient, sober living, specialty drug courts, she failed or was removed from every single one. Her attempt to create her own recovery program was met with the judge's powerful reality check about personal accountability. The result? For years in prison with a recommendation for therapeutic community. The judge's final words weren't just about punishment, but about hope for genuine change. This case shows a harsh reality of our criminal justice system. Multiple chances don't guarantee multiple outcomes if you're not ready to change. If this case opened your eyes to the complexities of drug court and probation violations, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. Do you think the sentence was fair? Should Martinez have gotten another chance? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more raw, unfiltered courtroom breakdowns. Share this video with anyone who needs to understand that the justice system, while offering help, ultimately demands accountability. See you in the next one.